It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here for 2K Sports alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Just a few games left before the NBA playoffs and the final seeding starting to lock in. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. We're going to be watching Kyrie Irving tonight, fellas. Here's a guy who can just dazzle you with his ability to break down a defense. Is he the best ball handler in the NBA right now? That's a tough question.
Well, if he's not the best, he's right up there.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He's certainly in the top 2, 3.
Who else?
Oh, right. Stephen Curry.
You know what I'd like to say about Steph?
What's that?
He makes it look effortless.
Listen, Kyrie doesn't get enough credit for how strong his fundamentals are, but you know why I really like Kyrie, Kenny?
Why?
Jersey's in the building.
Oh.
Jersey, stand up.
I don't know. His dad's
Jersey
from New York,
is in the building. His dad's not from New York. Cut it out. No, he's not.
From New York.
He works in New York.
No,
he's from Jersey. I used to
from the Bronx.
babysit him when he was little.
No, his dad's from the Bronx.
You
His
used
dad's
to
older than you.
You used to babysit Kyrie Irving?
Yes.
So that's what happened.
Oh, my God.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
If you came for battle, just expect to bleed. Oh, I'm a born survivor. Don't count me out, cause what don't kill me only makes me stronger. Cause what don't kill me is only more to conquer. Makes me stronger.
Welcome, everyone, to Phillips Arena. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of the Hawks, where we'll be broadcasting live today. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. They're in 5th place in the East, a team to be reckoned with for sure.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
You know, sometimes the NBA regular season can run together, but not when these two teams face off. This is special.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision and passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And tonight we got a couple of teams, both of them terrific from long range. And Doris, that's become such an emphasis in today's game. Would you agree with that?
I don't think there's any question. There's been a real devaluing of the mid-range or in-between game in the NBA. Most offenses seem to be driven toward shots at the rim or shots behind the three-point arc, and that's driven very much by what I would call this analytics generation. New owners who come from business, very numbers-driven. And listen, you know, depending on which organization you belong to, the emphasis on that situation is contingent on what the philosophy is. But there's no question that quality threes are important for most offenses in the league. Greg Popovich has said it. You simply can't win without shooting a high percentage from three.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Channing Frye out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Hardaway kicks to Ilyasova. Schroeder with the ball. Prince with it. Guarded now by Irving. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Now Schroeder. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cleveland with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Howard dishes to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
It's a pick by Love. James, the pass to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
On deep, Prince bangs home the trifecta. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Irving. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's the screen. Love with the screen for Irving. Passes to Smith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Back to Prince. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Howard. And the jumper from down low is good.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Now here's Irving. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. LeBron James on the wing. The baseline J. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Just needs to take his time there. He had all the space in the world to shoot.
Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Prince. The feed to Howard. 7-foot shot. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw missing.
And for the Cavaliers, 3rd time was that charm, right? 3 finals appearances in their last 46 years as a franchise, and they finally win the title. To hang that banner, guys, what a tremendous accomplishment.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And it wasn't just the Cavaliers getting the monkey off the back doors. It was the entire city of Cleveland.
Well, how about over a half a century between professional sporting championships? It's almost hard to quantify what the Cavs win meant for those loyal fans.
The Hawks again can't hit. The Cavaliers trailing to the paint. Smith dishes to Love. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Love's got his second bucket.
Well, that's just strength by Kevin Love to take the contact, not be bothered enough to lose concentration.
And it's Schroeder missing.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
Outside Irving. There's the dish to Love. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
No, I mean, exactly. That's not an easy area for him to operate in with that kind of defensive setup. A nice job to get it up and over the bigger guy.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Hawks. Irving with it, and it's Howard picking him up. 2 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Prince, the pass to Schroeder. Prince setting a pick for Schroeder. The 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
At some point, he has to stop shooting. How is this helping his team?
Irving against Schroeder. Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. And Fry has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Fry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And really, Fry's quick release is deadly. He is most comfortable pulling from beyond the arc.
And here's Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Yeah, I think that's where you swing the ball around. Try and find a better passing angle.
Here's Hardaway. He had 22 points in the win against Cleveland.
But you have to consider how great he was at challenging the defense and opening up space for his teammates.
Just 3 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. The Cavaliers leading. Love dishes to Irving. Pass to LeBron. Down low. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by LeBron. Love's got 6 points. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Chance now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Shumpert.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. They set the screen. And stolen by Fry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Shumpert is checked in for Channing Frye. And Atlanta has possession. Ilyasova, screen on Shumpert. Outside Hardaway. Hardaway is screen on Smith. Schroeder passes to Ilyasova. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Prince. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
You know, usually defense is the thing that you can rely on for consistency, but not putting forth the effort, things fall apart quickly. I think one of the things I admire about LeBron James is that he realizes his influence should go beyond basketball. I mean, this is the highest earning player in the NBA. But let's keep in mind, this is a guy who's created a business empire. Movies, TV shows, marketing company, sports agency, you name it. His ambition's not limited just between the lines winning titles.
And for LeBron, his contract with the Cavaliers represents less than 1/3 of his overall earnings. It's amazing.
Well, how about, Kevin, they call him the king. How about the owner? If he endorses a brand, he doesn't just charge a fee, he wants an ownership stake. It's his goal to become a billionaire and make an impact on a much greater level than just basketball.
And James drills them both.
LeBron continues to excel at shooting a high percentage from the charity stripe. The defense would rather avoid sending him there.
Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Schroeder, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Well, so many players can change a game with their physical attributes, and Doris, there are some who can really do it with their vision, with their decision-making. Who do you think has stood out in your mind from that basketball IQ perspective?
You know, I think three come to mind immediately for me. LeBron James would be at the top of that list. You know, a guy who has shown over the course of his career he can play 5 positions. He is arguably the best, or absolutely in the discussion as the best passer in the league. I think everybody looks at LeBron's frame and thinks simply, he's just a monster. The combination of size and speed, it goes well beyond that. LeBron's IQ is as good as maybe there's ever been. The next guy on that list would be Chris Paul. I mean, he's been considered widely the best point guard in the league for a long time. He's the master picking defenses apart with the ball in his hand. And then the other guy is Tony Parker. I know the system that the Spurs have employed is outstanding, but when you think about the engine, the amount of distance required, and all the reads Tony Parker's been forced to make when the ball's in his hands, I think those three guys really jump out at me.
So true. Those three are just outstanding. And let's add 2-time MVP Steph Curry as well.
No doubt.
Here's Hardaway. After the made shot from Iman Shumpert, Hardaway kicks to Millsap. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And you look at Paul Millsap, one of the hardest workers in the league. You see it in how much he's added to his game over the course of his career.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Millsap. And, you know, you talk about how hard Millsap works. You need that motor to be a star power forward at 6'8".
Yeah, on the court, battling bigger players in the weight room over the summer. His love for the game is beyond question.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Williams. Williams has a screen for Williams. Kicks to Williams. From the baseline. The shot by Williams, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Down low, here's Muscala, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Woo, you talk about threading the eye of the needle. He has an uncanny feel for this game.
Outside Williams. Williams, a screen on Millsap. Jefferson kicks to Williams. Back to Jefferson. Sanders. That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
You know, they knew it would be loud on the road, but tuned out all that external noise and completely dominated the scoring.
Here's Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Outside Jefferson. Sanders, high post. Williams kicks to Shumpert. He dishes it to Williams. Sanders passes to Jefferson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has got his first points of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Muscala. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
You also have to credit his passing. He constantly found his teammates wide open, carving up the defense.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Shumpert. Back to Williams. There's the triple. Rebound by Muscala. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, outstanding finish inside against a defender that basically towers over him.
Williams, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has got the game tied up here for Cleveland. The Hawks shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Dishes it to Muscala. Millsap a screen. Here's Bazemore. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Bazemore's got his second bucket of the game to go. To the inside, it's tipped. Millsap with the steal. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Poked loose. Muscala, the pass to Hardaway. And the rejection by Sanders. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Atlanta. And Cleveland also making a change. Korver's checked in. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Korver. He kicks it to Shumpert. Clock at 6. Millsap's against Williams. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Hawks leading. Muscala dishes to Schroeder. From deep three-point range, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Atlanta as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
Well, when someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
No doubt about that. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, I think clearly they came in on a mission, and that mission was own the glass, and that's what's got them ahead in this game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Derek Williams is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Irving in at the 1. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin Love had a tough first year in Cleveland, and some thought to maximize his impact, he might try free agency and play elsewhere. But Love said that staying was a no-brainer, a max contract and a winning situation. He said it's a great opportunity, going for a championship every year. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And the Cavs have worked to feature him more offensively. Howard kicks it to Bazemore. Schroeder against Williams. Pulls up on the elbow. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving passes to LeBron. Puts it up from 15. Atlanta with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Bazemore. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Leans inside. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 1 in the bucket from Howard. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Cavs coach Tyronn Lue very comfortable in his own skin. Doris not intimidated to coach his superstar talent.
Well, Kevin, as you know, the best coaches in this league hold everyone accountable. And remember, Ty Lue has known LeBron since LeBron James was in high school. And you have to love that he engages the big three in conversation, making sure all three are comfortable.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Irving kicks to Korver. Feeds it to Love. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. A tight game here in Atlanta. Millsap in the corner for the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And stolen by Cephalosha. Back to Bazemore. Fires from 14. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Korver. To the paint. James dishes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The pass to LeBron. The feed to Love. 4 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you guys know Kevin Love is a handful when he gets that close to the rim. Not much you can do about it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
For the Hawks, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Millsap for Cephalosha. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kent Bazemore. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Now, here is Irving. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Love kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
That guy's not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
Passes it to Howard. Howard with a screen on Korver. Schroeder passes to Howard. Back to Schroeder. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so many former players do go into broadcasting after their playing days. And Doris, when did you know that was a possibility for you?
Oh, I fell into this business, Kevin. Make no mistake, because I'll tell you, I had it all going on in college. Bad hair, bad clothes, bad teeth, you name it. Only thing I cared about in college was whether my jumper could match my dribble drive.
But you've made the great transformation.
I'll tell you, I fell into it. I left coaching at Providence, and they put their games on radio and said, hey, why don't you give this a try? And little by little, sure, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, and next thing you know, I'm calling NBA games.
And we know coaches are so prepared. It comes out in your broadcast, too. I'm sure you have the same mindset toward broadcast that you did coaching.
Well, I think, you know, if you're going to have any kind of success in life, it's about how much are you willing to pour into what you do. And because the game has always meant so much to me, you know how it is. We don't consider what we do work.
Right.
Preparation is fun. Watching games is fun. Calling games is fun.
Well, it comes out in your broadcasts. Here's Schroeder following the basket by Kyrie Irving. From the line, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Jefferson, a screen on Ilyasova. LeBron kicks to Jefferson. Back to LeBron. Irving against Schroeder. From downtown. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Right side Jefferson, and he comes up with the deuce.
Good. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Jefferson, no good on the free throw. The Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. LeBron, no luck.
Ill-advised shot there.
You know, I really expected him to swing that one back around.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
You know, true. He got to the spot where there was nothing a defender could do to stop him.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Jefferson. Back to Irving. But he stays with it. To the left wing. Pass to Jefferson. Back to Irving. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Now here's James. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
You know, his rebounding was extremely impressive, too. I mean, he snagged some huge boards out there.
Prince dishes to Schroeder. And the rejection by James. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And the Hawks making a change here. Muscala's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Sanders comes in for Kevin Love. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Free throw good, James.
I think it's clear J.R. Smith settling into his role as a three-point specialist as his career tends toward the back nine. You know, he can still elevate and finish above the rim when the opportunity presents itself, but he knows his role.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Hardaway. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Smith with size and athleticism, we all know pretty good at hitting contested shots.
Well, Kevin, we know he's got no conscience as a shooter. His motto is, when in doubt, shoot the ball. His decision-making obviously questioned at times, but the way he shoots it, it's not a bad idea.
For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for LeBron. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Screen by Sanders. Outside jumper. Fires the three. Rebound Atlanta. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Hawks.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of 3-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
Cavaliers leading. Williams with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. Again, Shumpert missing. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now Schroeder, 8 points for him. Up off the screen. Prince misses. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Frye, good.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy loop. Nice.
Schroeder passes to Ilyasova. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. The dish now to Muscala. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Muscala's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Williams a screen. Cleveland moving it around. And Fry kicks to Jefferson. Here's Shumpert. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
The guy, that's the shot he'll take, again, if he's given the chance. We all know he can knock that down.
Here's Prince. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Boy, worked out well for them that time. Always love to get the ball inside and cash in from close range.
Screen by Sanders. There's Williams, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Darren Williams once in the conversation for the best point guards in the NBA. Doris, unfortunately, injuries have been a constant concern with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost some of that quickness that made that crossover so deadly. And he doesn't live in the lane punishing people with his frame like he did early, but he's still a master in the pick and roll. And when he's right, he can contribute at a very high level.
And both free throws good for Williams. So many times basketball can imitate life and vice versa. Doris, what life lessons have you learned through playing basketball?
I would tell you it's shaped every phase of my life, Kevin. It taught me work habits necessary for success. It taught me that my success very often is contingent on the success of people around me, that it's important that I'm pulling in the same direction as the people who are trying to lead me. It's also brought me some of the best friendships in my life. So basketball has meant just about everything it could to someone.
Well said. Well said. Here's Fry. And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, in most situations, coach is okay with him taking that shot, even if it doesn't go in.
And that one is good. Ilyasova's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
That's picture-perfect timing on that play on the part of both the passer and the cutter.
Pass to Fry. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Jefferson kicks to Williams. Over to the left wing. For 3, Fry. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Fry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. They set the pick. Back to Hardaway. A 3 ball. That shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Williams. Jefferson has a wide open look. But they'll get another chance. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. He dishes it to Ilyasova. On target from 13 feet. He's got 6.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
The big guy showing off his range on that jumper.
Outside Jefferson. Williams has a screen for Jefferson. And here's Fry from the arc. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Schroeder dishes to Ilyasova. Prince, the pass to Hardaway. Ilyasova is screen on Shumpert. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nobody near Williams. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, I think when you think Darren Williams, you think passing and scoring. But think about this. Only twice has he averaged more than 20 in his career.
And we've finished 1 half of basketball. Cavaliers ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron. Lou, Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. The defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Few isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Channing Frye.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
You know, something he rarely does, look for his own shot, but it was really effective in the first half.
And so here's Cleveland. 6-point lead. We've got Hardaway. Howard is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
What a silky jumper from Kyrie there in the face of some pretty staunch defense. Takes a lot of pressure to throw his shot off.
Now here's Howard. Here's Schroeder. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good that time. Good D by Irving. Smith outside. Kicks it to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. On the wing, Irving. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He's been off and on tonight, and that one didn't fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. Outside Hardaway. Back to Howard. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when they're trailing, but I think he's just trying to give his team a spark.
And what a dunk it was. And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. And for LeBron, he's got a lot of miles on him. Some studies have shown players who come to the league at a young age and play a lot of minutes end up experiencing earlier and sharper declines in their 30s. Do you think that could be the case for LeBron?
Well, obviously, Kevin, we've seen him deal with some back issues over the course of his career. He took that mid-season break back in 2015, the longest absence of his career. But listen, come on, LeBron's been an Iron Man. He's learning to pick his spots and to manage some of that wear and tear.
And James drills them both. The Hawks trail by 8. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Prince setting a pick for Schroeder. Dishes to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Fry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
What's up? Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Hawks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving dishes to Fry. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Schroeder. Irving can't hit.
Boy, 1 out of 4 to begin the second half. Not in rhythm yet.
And here's Ilyasova outside. Another miss by Ilyasova.
You know, the defense will not make that mistake again because next time he's going to knock that thing down.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Irving passes to James. He feeds it to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Love with the screen for Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go 1 for 5.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. Hardaway dishes to Howard.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Fry kicks to LeBron. Smith outside. Now here's Fry, defended by Ilyasova.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
You know, you have to be an absolutely tireless worker to rack up 20-plus boards.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. The putback. Rebound by Smith.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
In the corner, it's James. Inside, trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Yeah, as we just saw, you don't always have to get the block to make a defensive impact.
Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. There's a good screen. Down low, here's Howard. Count the basket and the foul. That's called on Channing Frye.
And that's just super strength there by Howard. So good at connecting on these shots despite the contact.
The Hawks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Paul Millsap's checked in for Ilyasova. Cephalosha comes in, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Derek Williams checked in for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Smith. And it's tied up with that one. And here is LeBron. 12 points for him. Love outside. Unloads from 13 with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
That's the activity you like to see from Derek Williams. With that athleticism, if he plays with a high motor, it can pay really big dividends.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got 11 points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here is Irving. Love with the screen on Schroeder. He took good advantage of that screen. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Back to Schroeder. Screen by Howard. Here's Millsap. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Millsap's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Irving passes to Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, we all know Kevin Love has illustrious bloodlines. His dad played in the NBA. His aunt was inducted into the U.S. Triathlon Hall of Fame. And his uncle was the lead singer for the Beach Boys. Of course, not bad.
Well, and Kevin, that's not too bad is right. I mean, he's always had big shoes to fill, and you see that, I think, in Kevin's approach. He's tremendously dedicated, remade his body with yoga and training at high elevation. He leaves no stone unturned.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I think greatness requires sacrifice, and Kevin Love has fit beautifully as a secondary scorer here. He spaces the floor with that shooting ability, willing to hit the offensive glass, and he's become a player who can score efficiently without dominating the ball.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. So we'll see Paul Millsap go to the line here. That one on Williams. At the same time, the Love creates breathing room for others with his shooting. Doris, it's clear he doesn't want to be reduced to just being a floor spacer.
Well, and I don't think, Kevin, that's the best role for him either. He's a player who can work from the elbow and on the post. He makes plays for himself and those around him. They've got to run the ball through him at times to get him touches and allow him to make plays.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he really carried the momentum from the last game right to this one. He is rolling.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Hawks have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And that one misses. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Got that bucket in no time at all. The Hawks trail by 3. Now here's Bazemore. Millsap a screen on Korver. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. Howard kicks to Cephalosha. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Millsap. He's looking for Howard and finds him. That one, no good. Great D that time from Love. Williams kicks to Irving. Second shot opportunity. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Muscala, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And then for Cleveland, Shumpert is checked in for James, and it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Schroeder with the ball. He's got 11. There's a screen. Here's Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Williams, a screen on Schroeder. Williams passes to Shumpert. Williams, a screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Larry Sanders is checked in for the Cavaliers. The Hawks trail by 4. Feeds it to Schroeder. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Schroeder's got 13.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Williams gets to Corver. Now the pass to Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Now Schroeder, 13 points in the game. Millsap a screen, and there's the feed to Muscala. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Corver kicks to Sanders. Now here's Corver. Defense is right there. Misses the layup. And here's Cephalosha for 3. Rebound by Williams. Cavaliers leading. He kicks to Williams. Passes it to Shumpert. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Screen by Sanders. He tries for 3. Williams with another miss. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Schroeder. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Out left to the wing. Here's Muscala. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Shumpert. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Atlanta's shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Schroeder dishes to Millsap. Back to Schroeder. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from.
And guys, really the story for him has been his struggles from mid-range. I mean, some of them have been rushed. Others were just tightly contested. But he has to be a lot smarter on when to pull up or when to look for a teammate going forward in terms of winning this game.
1:58 left in the third. Nice D from Williams. Well, Cleveland shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Outside Corver. There's a screen by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shumpert. Sweet little floater. Shumpert's got his second basket.
Yeah, once he gets in or near the lane, Shumpert is very accurate with that floater.
The dish to Cephalosha. Pass to Millsap. Here's Muscala. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Larry Sanders picks one up. The Hawks have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11. First one falls for him. For the Hawks, Prince has checked in for Cephalosha. Hardaway is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Both good from the line that time. Well, Cleveland shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Outside Shumpert. Williams sets a screen for Shumpert. Kicks it to Williams. And here is Williams. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And it's Shumpert penetrating. No good on the shot.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
That's the frustrating thing. You work so hard to get the open shot, and then you can't make it.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Cavaliers trailing.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
That would be the smart thing. Let's see if they realize it.
Outside Williams. He dishes it to Williams. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Shumpert. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Korver. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Can't connect. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it. Keep playing. Keep playing our game. Here we go.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down to his good team, asking a little bit more from the energy standpoint, more effort from his guys.
Yeah, and I think he sees an opportunity for them to try and make a move here. Doesn't want to let that pass by.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. So on the floor for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye, and it's Love in at center. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Smith, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Smith kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Bazemore with it. To the middle. Howard in the post. Working on Frye. Bucket is good. And it's 13 points for Dwight Howard.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Now here's Love. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
Here's Hardaway. Howard with a screen on Smith. Here's Hardaway. He kicks it to Howard. From deep, Prince. Good on the three-point shot. Prince has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
Oh, the effort, the hustle from both teams. This has been a heated battle that could remain competitive all the way down the wire.
Now here's James. On the wing, Irving. 18 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now Bazemore. Dishes to Hardaway. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving's got the ball. They grab their own miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Hardaway for 3. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
And stolen by Prince. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And the Hawks lead by 4. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Schroeder against Irving. Love up top. Here's the 3. And another miss by Cleveland. The Hawks leading by 4. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's LeBron. Smith outside to the inside and stolen by Howard. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Poked away and stolen by Fry. Smith against Hardaway. Outside Irving. To the middle. He's looking for James and finds him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 17 points for LeBron.
Boy, bump them all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, little you can do about it.
There's the screen. Here's Schroeder. And again, it's Atlanta.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Outside Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's James missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. He feeds it to Millsap. Prince outside. And the pass to Howard. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
LeBron kicks to Love. They set the pick. Smith against Hardaway. Shoots from the baseline. Again, James missing.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
And here is Hardaway. Feeds to Schroeder. Howard, the pass to Millsap. 5 on the clock. There's Schroeder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And a wide open look for Irving. Releases from the wing and drills it. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. Schroeder dishes to Millsap. Prince outside. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
That speaks volumes about the game of Fry. Always ready to pull the trigger once he touches the ball.
Now here is Hardaway. Now the feed to Millsap. He kicks it to Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Looking to get it going. He lays it in.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Smith outside. It's a pick by Love. James sets the screen for Smith. Passes it to James. Back to Smith. And here's Fry from the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And it goes down 2 points.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Here's Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 19 points for Kevin Love.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Millsap a screen on Irving. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Millsap. Back to Schroeder. Here's Prince, and the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Schroeder. He'll set up a screen. Schroeder with the ball. Now Howard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Love.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. The Hawks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. And the second free throw, good.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by Ilyasova. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Pulls up, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
One shot.
That free throw good from Ilyasova. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Irving kicks to Love. Poke loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Irving a screen on Schroeder. Shumpert, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Prince, the pass to Schroeder. Prince dishes to Schroeder. Shumpert against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Back to Schroeder. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Back to Shumpert. Softly drops in the floater.
And Shumpert's so savvy, guys. Knows how to use both the rim and his body to protect the ball inside.
There's a screen. Here's Howard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Irving. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Now the dish to Shumpert. Pass to LeBron. And the shot goes in. James has got 21 in the game.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Now here's Schroeder. And here is Hardaway. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. Shumpert with some nice deep. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Love the pass to Irving. And stolen by Ilyasova. An even 3-on-3 break. Shooter kicks to Howard. He dishes it to Prince. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to Fry. Schroeder against Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Free throw line jump shot. That one doesn't drop. And they go to the intentional foul. And here's Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. And that's an intentional foul.
Two shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Time running low here.
They have to score quickly and then foul immediately.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Guys, I think he just lost track of his position.
Hardaway against Shumpert, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 8. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, it's just protocol. Coach wants them to fight all the way to the finish.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Jefferson. Nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Well, no question. This is a teaching moment. They're just trying to come out of this with something positive.
Here's Shumpert, tries a 3 off the inbound. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Dwight did it all tonight. What was the biggest factor to impact the game the way you did?
Just thank God, you know, that I'm healthy and I'm able to do all the things I can do on the floor because of him. So my objective tonight was just to come out and win.
You look like your normal self again, Dwight. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K Postgame Show.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard. Man, did he heat up in the second half. Everything coming up roses. It's amazing what he's capable of when he gets going.
With his physicality in the paint, Dwight Howard, Superman. Shaq, I know you don't like that, but he was a one-man wrecking crew. And we saw that tonight, and no one was better at turning in a great defensive performance than Dwight.
It's amazing how often he was able to slash right through the defense and get to the rim for an easy deuce. Come on, man. They couldn't stop his penetration, Ernie. All those points he racked up from the paint made a big difference.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. The long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Poles, man.
Yes.
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.